Hi, everybody. Welcome to the newest episode of the Taco Tuesday podcast. I'm Brandon. Jake could not make it for this one. He's having a sick day. It's okay. We're allowed those from time to time. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Jake and I do these podcasts for free dollars. Free. So we don't get paid to do this. So if we want to take a sick day, we're going to take a fucking sick day. We are the bosses. We run our own domain. But in his place, I felt weird doing this by myself, and I didn't think anybody would want to listen to me do this podcast by myself. Podkiss. Wow, that's a Freudian slip. Podcast. I miss you, Jake. I didn't think anybody would want to listen to me do this by myself, so I invited my buddy Johnny Wisdom.
Hello.
He's back visiting.
Round two. This time I actually don't feel bad for talking the whole time.
You go.
I felt real bad last time. Jake was just kind of sitting there in the corner.
Jake's like, I'm going to let you guys go. And in our defense, we hadn't seen each other in a while, and you'd been drinking. So there was bound to be talking.
If we would have went any further, I'm sure Duke Jenkins would have made an appearance.
There we go.
And he's not on a sick day. I heard he was in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. He's on location.
Yeah.
He's reporting.
Yeah.
He was like, well, what do you guys want me to report on? I was just like, just tell us what you see.
There's a whole lot of sand.
Yeah, exactly. Just a big old litter box. But no, so Jake's out for this week. He'll probably be back next week or the week after. Who knows? However long he wants to take off is it. We are all about
adult.
mental and physical health here coming first. So I'm letting him do his thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that there will be weeks where I'm not on and it's him by himself.
We almost didn't have you this week.
There we go. Yeah. So
the way the day went since I got here.
So yeah, we're going to talk about that too. Oh my God, today's been the day from hell.
All right,
but yeah, so. Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right.
It's been a couple episodes since you sat in with me.
The perks of my job that pays the bills being retail, and the last time I was on was right before the holidays. So I think I had today off, and then in the next 2 weeks I have 3 total days off, and one of them's Christmas, so that doesn't even count.
Lucky you.
So technically I have 2 days off in the next 2 weeks.
The Lord's birthday.
Yeah, but then I have New Year's Eve and day off. So.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I got Eve and Christmas off, so
that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I'll take it.
How are you, sir?
Oh, speaking of days off, today is my day off. You wouldn't know it by my fucking sleep schedule, though.
Well, I blame your wife.
Secretly, I do too, but don't tell.
That's all right. You want to start there?
Yeah,
let's start there.
Let's start there.
Let's go on the adventure.
Let's kick this bad boy off.
With the adventures of Boris and Johnny.
Yeah. So, last night, I worked third shift, so I went in last night at 9 p.m. I got off work at 5 o'clock. I got to my house about 5:30 in the morning, which the night before was a 13-hour shift. So, I was not able to enjoy any time in bed with my wife before she got up for the day. So, an hour of laying in bed with her was still a bonus in my eyes.
Or boner,
depending. So I got into bed, laid there for about an hour. I think I fell asleep at the fucking half hour, 45-minute mark, whatever. She wakes me up and says, can you help me get the kids ready to go to the babysitter? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Heaven forbid she does it on her own.
And started doing that. I was like, okay, I'll help get the kids out of here. Bright side is everybody will be out of the house here shortly, and I can sleep. And no sooner did I get my son Jack changed and see them all out the door. I was like, love you, bye. And I passed out. What felt like 5 minutes passed by, and I'm being jostled awake. Brandon, wake up. What? What's the matter? It's my wife going, I had to go grab Jack from the sitter and bring him back home because he threw up. Like, okay. So he's at home with you today. Wait, what? And I was not fully awake yet. I was still rubbing sleep out of my eye. when she's like, all right, I gotta go, bye, love you guys, and close the door. All right, running off an hour of sleep, like I'm dead tired.
That sounds like almost, when you sleep and then you wake up out of nowhere. Like, you think it's super late, so you do that, like...
Oh, yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like... It's exactly like Jim Gaffigan says. You're drowning, and then somebody says, here, hold this baby. So
you got an hour of sleep, kids back home.
Yeah.
You threw up.
So
and I talked to you about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you're like, hey, we doing this thing?
We doing this. I asked you what the plan was after I sent you some ridiculous memes.
Yeah. You usually wake me up with memes, which is a lot better than, I know you were sleeping peacefully, but hold this baby.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
So, and you tell me that your child is running circles around you.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm laying in the bed trying to rest, and I've got Paw Patrol on the TV. I've got Nature Cat on the TV.
What?
Nature Cat, yeah. Like, I don't know.
Is that like Zumbafu?
Zaboomafoo?
Yeah. Was that the one with the flying monkey and the two brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like
a lemur? But
lemur, whatever.
I'm pretty sure he's in the monkey or primate family, so I'll give you credit there.
Is that like an updated version of that?
See, it's animated.
Oh, okay, never mind. Not as cool.
Continue
exactly. Your story.
Zaboomafoo was the live action,
and then they went into cartoons when they went on their adventure.
That's right. But the whole show of Nature Cat is
animated. Boo, lame. Go continue with your story.
Right.
You got your TV shows on.
Right. So I'm laying there in bed trying to relax. My eyes closed every once in a while because I'm dead tired.
Yeah.
And Jack, every once in a while, he'll take his fingers and open my eyelids and go, "Daddy, wake up."
He's one of those assholes?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't punched your child yet?
Yeah. He's like, I'm up, you're up. Let's do this, brother. So I can't fault him, though. He's an aggressive 2-year-old. I move on. Get the text message from you saying, hey, I'm coming into town. I was like, sweet deal. I'll be ready for you.
Yeah, get the shit done early.
Yeah. So I get out of bed. Me and Jack come out to the living room, and we watch more Paw Patrol and Nature Cat. And I'm looking out the window, and it's balls to the wall, windy as all get out, trees are tipping over.
It's the worst.
And I'm still groggy tired, so I have no real true concept of time. So what felt like 3 hours has passed since I talked to you. I'm like, I hope he's okay. And just when I get ready to call you, you're outside. I'm like, okay, cool. Just want to make sure you weren't like in a ditch somewhere. And you walk in, I get a shower for the day, which kind of wakes me up. And we run to Best Buy.
We run some errands to get a little splitter. Make this a little bit easier.
Yeah, we got a headphone splitter for the podcast here, so hopefully this will improve the sound a little bit. I know a couple people have been like, you guys sound grainy or distant or whatever. Hopefully this will clear that up.
Yeah. First off, we stopped and got the Boyo food.
Yeah, we got Taco
food.
Bell, we got the quesadilla for Jack.
Yep. So we feed it to him.
Yeah, and we set it and forget it. We give him the piece of quesadilla, and we leave it as is, right?
So we get to Best Buy 1. They only have a 2-way splitter.
Yeah.
We shoot for a little bit more in case we want to have more people on.
Yeah.
So we go to the other one. Kid falls asleep in the car.
Yeah. Jack falls asleep in the ride from Best Buy 1 that didn't have a 5-way splitter to Best Buy 2 that did have it. He falls asleep probably about 5 minutes before we get to Best Buy 2. And I'm like, I should keep him awake that way when we get back to the house.
Throw him down.
He can nap while we podcast, and we won't have to worry about him technically. He'll be napping.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, come on, buddy. Come on. And he's kind of, what? Huh? He's that drunk friend in the back seat that's just, what? Yeah. What's going on? And I pick him up. I didn't throw him around or anything. I just picked him up. I'm like, come on, buddy. And we're kind of bounce walking to the door. We get inside. We're not inside
Not
Best
2
Buy.
minutes.
Yeah, we're in Best Buy number 2 for about 2 minutes, and I hear that all familiar like guttural gurgle from my child, and I go, "Oh no!"
And then I see a little bit, and I grab on his arm. He's my nephew. I mean, they lived with me for the first 7 months of the kid's life.
Right, and so he gurgled a little bit, and a little bit came out of my shoulders. Like, "Oh, okay. All right, that's manageable. I can wipe that off and throw it into a garbage can."
Projectile vomits in your mouth.
Yeah, not in my mouth. But
gotta make the story good.
Fucking close. So close. So I held him close, and the way I was holding him kind of... I know this is probably going to gross some people out. The way I was holding him kind of provided a bowl between me and my child.
Yeah, you bowled that vomit in your jacket and your child's lap.
Right. And so he threw up, and it went all down my chest into my gut
Child's
area,
lap.
into the bowl created by his gut, my gut, and my arms. And I was just like, "Oh, all right, let's get you to the bathroom. Where's the bathroom?" Johnny points me to the way of the bathroom. And I start walking over that way, and I'm almost to the bathroom when round 2 of the vomit... By the way, he's been vomiting on me this whole time in the walk, but right before I get to the bathroom, he, like, the convulsions of his stomach lurch him forward, and his head comes like an inch away from my right shoulder, and he vomits again, but it hits my shoulder, and...
You said sunflower.
Yeah, imagine when somebody wants to throw up, and they like throw their hand over their face, and vomit just goes in between the fingers and goes everywhere. I call that sunflowering. He vomited on my shoulder, and it sunflowered everywhere. And I was just like, "Oh my God, let this end." Like, running on an hour of sleep, kids throwing up on me. I just want to get this done. So I get him in the bathroom, I scrub him down, and take his jacket off, take my jacket off. I'm trying to comfort him because he's crying a little bit, and he's standing there, just like, "Why, Daddy? Why does this happen to me?" I was like, "I don't know, buddy. I'm so sorry."
Your child is the only child I know that will go from being crying because he doesn't feel good to flicking a toilet seat while you try to cleanse him of vomit.
Right. I'm trying to wipe him down, and he sees the toilet seat and starts flicking it like it's a door stopper.
God, like, a high five on the reference, because that's exactly where I was going.
I'm like, "Oh man, come on!" So I get him wiped down, go to the sink, wash his hands, wash my hands.
It's
I
a
ball
good
up our jackets.
5-6 minutes.
Yeah. I ball up our jackets, and I walk out. I find Johnny. I was like, "Let's get out of here." But we traveled all this way. Let's get that splitter. we grab the splitter quick, get up to the register, and I can tell that the girl at the register, all she can smell is vomit. And I was like, "I've been on a journey, lady. Like, let me buy this, and I will be out of your hair."
Yeah, she was adorable though.
She was a cute girl. Yes,
adorable. Say it. Say it.
I can't bring myself to say adorable.
There, you just said it. It's fine. I'll take it.
I can say it about puppies and kittens and shit. I have difficulty saying that about people.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So, yes.
Moral. Here's the funny part. So it's a good 5-6 minutes goes past while he's cleansing his child of quesadilla vomit.
Yeah. Case of vomit.
Hey-oh. It sunflowered onto the floor, and nobody cleaned it up, Brandon.
Yeah,
you were in there. You walked by employees.
It happened in front of employees, and they're just like, "Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah.
Not my problem, not my job." Like, So I went in there, I cleaned my kid up, and I'm walking out, and I see that there's still remnants of where we've been. Like we left a trail of breadcrumbs, but it was all vomit.
Wouldn't that have been some shit if you weren't paying attention, like worrying about the kid, and you walked out and like banana peel slipped in your own child's vomit and took the bump?
Oh God, yeah. My day could have only gotten better because I would have laughed so hard if that happened. Just like a crazy laugh too. Just